Hey Aquarius, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your weekly reading. This is going to be a reading for the week of February 14th through February 20th, and we're going to take a look at your past, present, and near future energies. Also Aquarius, please remember energies do go both ways, so I could be picking up on your energy or your person's energy, so take the energies as they resonate for you. Opening up your reading, very strong. You are the King of Swords to me. As a reader, I don't assign gender to my cards. All right, let's chit chat. So the main energy for your reading this week, Aquarius, is the Wheel of Fortune. Something's changing and shifting and lots of positive changes coming in. And this is also something that has been meant to happen for quite some time. The Wheel of Fortune to me is kind of like this is destined type of energy. And we can definitely see it, especially in your current situation. You have a lot of powerful energies at play. So in the recent past, you get the King of Swords, which is you to me as a reader, the Seven of Cups, the Knight of Swords. There's something here that you're a little bit confused about. It's almost the energy that I'm getting. It's kind of like there's too many options, there's too many things going on, and that's bringing in some confusion for you. But either way, you're like, you know what? I don't care that I'm confused. I don't care that I don't necessarily know the exact path that I want to take. I still want to do something. And I see you really taking action here to do something, to make something happen, despite the fact that there's confusion, despite the fact that you're not 100% clear on like, that's what I want to do, you're still taking action. In the current situation, you get the Tower, the Magician, the Three of Cups. Something happens. Something very, very unexpected happens here for you in the current situation. And the Tower is literally like, where the hell did this come from? I totally did not see this coming. But as a result of that, it sends you into an energy of manifesting a reconciliation or manifesting getting together, spending like very good, happy, quality time with somebody. For me, generally speaking, the Three of Cups is a reconciliation card. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I've noticed that recently in my readings, it's not like that for everybody, but somebody here is definitely manifesting some quality time together, possibly even a reconciliation. In the near future, you get the Page of Cups, the Six of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. You're leaving behind a very, very painful ending, okay? Something at some point in the past ended. It was very painful. It was very difficult for you and possibly even the other person. And I see you kind of leaving that behind and approaching this whole situation with love. You're open to it. You're expressing some love. There's some, the beginning feelings of romance showing up here for you in the near future. But the beautiful thing here is like whatever was painful, whatever was difficult for you to deal with at some point in the past, in the near future, I see you finally like leaving that behind, releasing that. So let's clarify. Let's start off by clarifying what this Wheel of Fortune is for you, which is the main energy for your reading this week. The Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the Ten of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Four of Cups. So what you're showing me here is something that used to make you at some point very, very happy, very, very happy, has shifted from that energy of happiness into an energy of not confusion, but it's like conflict within yourself. It's almost like this person or this thing brought me so much joy, so much happiness at some point in the past. How did we get to the point right now where it's like, I'm unhappy with the situation. I'm unhappy with how things are with this person. And even more so, I feel like you're conflicted about what to do. Like, what should I do about this? Something changed. Something shifted here for you with regards to, I feel like it's a connection, right? It could be within yourself, but I do feel like this is an external energy, which shifted for you. Shifted from something very, very happy and positive into something that's a little bit like, Let's take a look at your recent past. I want to clarify this King of Swords. I saw the Queen of Pentacles as I was shuffling, and I was like, if it's meant to come out, it'll come out. And of course it's meant to come out. The King of Swords is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, which you just got as the main energy for your reading this week, and the Seven of Swords. You're showing me here that you're almost at the point where you're kind of like ready to give up and walk away from this whole situation. Whatever it is that's bringing you conflict, whatever brought you happiness, whatever was happy and then shifted into a not so great energy, in the recent past at least, you're showing me that you're kind of like ready to give up on it. You're like, you know what, I'm prioritizing myself. I'm in like a logical perspective, it makes sense for me to just walk away from this. You're not fully walking away, but you're at the energy of like, you know what, F it. Like, I'm ready to give up on this. Or you have given up on this in the recent past. Let's take a look at the Seven of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles flew out. Give me 2 more for the Seven of Cups in the recent past for Aquarius. Seven of Cups is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, the Strength, and the Judgment. You want a new beginning. You really do. You want to start over, start fresh. You want a brand new beginning, and not just energetically. You know how like sometimes people are like, oh, I wish we could just, start over. The Ace of Pentacles to me is like not just wishing, not just wanting, but actually having like a 3D tangible brand new beginning. Problem is here, accessing the energy of this new beginning is difficult for you because you're very, very confused. The reason you're so confused, there's a decision here in the recent past that you needed to make or were in the process of making. And until you made that decision, until you reach that understanding and reach that realization, that kind of like awakening energy, you wouldn't have access to this new beginning. It's like Spirit's like, yeah, energetically, you can have this brand new beginning. It's right freaking there. But you have to decide first. There's something here that needed to be decided on. And it was difficult for you. You're showing me here that it was very difficult for you to make a decision. Let's take a look at the Knight of Swords in the recent past because I feel like you made that decision anyway. The Knight of Swords is clarified by the Seven of Wands, the Four of Swords, and the Page of Cups. You get the Page of Cups again in the near future. You're showing me here that you chose healing. You really, really chose healing. Something here about boundaries between you and this person. It's almost like you may have lacked boundaries with this person, lacked boundaries within this connection. And it's not because you didn't love this person. It's not because you didn't care. But you're showing me here in the recent past, in order for me to heal, in order for me to heal both myself and possibly this connection, I needed to set boundaries. I needed to stand my ground. And you were coming from a very loving place. You're not coming from a closed off place. You're not coming from a, I'm going to show you type of place. No. This was almost like setting boundaries for yourself because you love yourself and because you care about this other person. There's something here about boundaries. I keep getting that word. Like, I set the boundaries. I needed to set the boundaries. I was trying to compassionately set the boundaries. Like, those words keep popping up into my head. Let's take a look at your current situation. I want to see what this Tower is for you in the current situation. Beautiful Tower. Beautiful Tower. The Tower is clarified by the Temperance, the Sun, the King of Wands. This whole thing, this whole energy of that you've been dealing with of, I want a new beginning, but it's hard for me. Maybe I should just give up. Maybe I should just, does this person still make me happy? Can we figure it out? Can we resolve this? All of that just in one fell swoop, just poof. It's like the universe is like, okay, let me take care of this. Enough. You've dealt with this long enough. It's time for you to be happy now. That's the energy that Spirit's showing me. It's almost like overnight, out of nowhere, Spirit stepped in and took away all the difficulties, all the heavy energies, and was like, I grant you confidence. I grant you optimism. I grant you happiness. There you go. Out of nowhere, you get all these beautiful energies. That's really beautiful. Let's take a look at the current situation then. What is this Magician about for you? The Magician is clarified by the Seven of Cups, which you got in the same row in the recent past, the Page of Swords, and the Fool. You're manifesting clarity through this confusion. You're manifesting a completely brand new beginning. And in the recent past, you had access to this energy, but there was a decision that needed to be made first. I feel like once you made that decision, and I feel like that decision was to prioritize yourself and your healing, once you made that decision, Spirit's like, okay, now you're in the position where you're manifesting a clarity from this confusion that you were in at some point, and you're also just manifesting a completely brand new beginning. Not just a brand new beginning in love, not just a brand new beginning in terms of like your career. It's like you're showing me here, I want to wipe the slate clean for everything. Like completely start fresh with beautiful, carefree, nothing bothers me, I'm not worried about anything type of energy. Let's take a look at the Three of Cups for you in the current situation. See what this is about. Three of Cups, I knew it. Look at what's at the bottom of the deck. I was thinking, like intuitively, I was like, Three of Swords is going to come up. Three of Swords is going to come up. Bottom of the deck. So for the Three of Cups, you get the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the High Priestess. you want to rekindle this. And I remember at the beginning, I was like, I don't know if this is a reconciliation or not. You're getting 2 reconciliation cards from me, which is letting me know that not only do you want to bring this back, it's almost like you feel intuitively like now is the time. Like you're very, very clear on the fact that this is the connection that you want. You want to rekindle the spark. You want to bring this back. And I feel like you're very intuitively guided. You're very aware of what this is, what you want it to be, and kind of where you want to go. Now, the reason I kept intuitively feeling like the 3 of cards would show up, the 3 of swords, I'm sorry, is because I felt like, again, especially with the 10 of swords here, there was a painful ending at some point that you are in the near future leaving behind. I didn't see it anywhere in the reading. And so I knew that the pain must have tied up somehow to this connection. And so, yeah, you're very clear that you want to bring this back. But intuitively, you're also very clear on the fact that there's some emotional pain that you're still processing, and you started processing it in the recent past. You started healing that once you set those boundaries, once you focused on healing yourself in the recent past. I feel like you're still working through that in the current situation, through that pain. Beautiful energies in your current situation, though. Let's take a look at your near future. I want to see what this Page of Cups is again, because he shows up in your recent past and in the near future. Knew it. Page of Cups is clarified by the Magician, the 8 of Pentacles, the Lovers. You're manifesting this connection working out. On the surface, you're showing me, yeah, I have feelings, you know, I care about this person 10% out of 100. I do carry emotions for them. I have love for them. Deep down, though, this is what you're actually feeling with this person. An intense, like soul-consuming, in the best possible way, connection. And you're manifesting things working out. You're manifesting this reconciliation happening. You're manifesting things working out. It's like you're asking Spirit to step in and just be like, hey, help me out here. Let's take a look at the 6 of Swords for you. See what this is about in your near future. I kind of saw this happening after this, but this connection is way more powerful than I initially picked up on. Let's take a look at the 6 of Swords in the near future. No, sometimes you just need the cards to like feel right. There we go. Love it. Love it. You're leaving behind. The 6 of Swords is clarified by the 9 of Swords, the Moon, the 8 of Wands. Remember how I said you kept getting confusion? Confusion in the past, confusion in the current situation. In the near future, you're leaving that behind. You're leaving behind confusion. You're leaving behind lack of clarity. You're leaving behind pain and anxiety. You're completely ridding yourself of all these energies. And what you are doing is opening up yourself to accept this love, to communicate possibly with this person. I do feel like somebody here needs to apologize or feels the need to apologize for some reason. I don't know why I'm getting that. But you're definitely leaving behind some very confusing, very difficult energies in the near future, which I love to see. Let's take a look at the 10 of Swords for you in the near future. The 10 of Swords is clarified by the King of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands, and the 8 of Cups. Some of you may be dealing with an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or somebody that embodies a lot of this energy. Very earth, grounded, stable energy. I feel like what's coming to an end here is this whole fixation around waiting, around seeming very stable, like nothing bothers you, like you're emotionally detached. And this could be you, this could be your person, right? Somebody here in this connection, throughout this connection, or at some point during the breakup, was very distant, very closed off, very like, they appeared at least, like emotionally they didn't care, like it didn't bother them. Their career was their main focus, or they may have been using their career as a distraction, their job, their work, whatever. That's all coming to an end. That whole, I'm going to wait, I'm not going to take action, I'm going to appear like nothing bothers me, all that's coming to an end, whether that's you or that person. Something really, really shifts in the near future, and it goes from like confusion, lack of clarity, to let's make this work, let's figure this out. And I feel like both you and this other person are showing up very receptive to it, because a lot of the difficult, like I call them like barrier energies that prevent you from actually acting or accessing feelings and stuff like that, those are all like dissipating in the near future. Let's see what the universe wants you to keep in mind this week, Aquarius. Love it. Love it. From the universe, you get the Four of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, the Fool. You're going to have a brand new beginning, a brand new beginning, a completely wipe the slate clean type of amazing brand new beginning within this connection. This is a very, very strong bond. Again, I didn't realize how strong it was until I got to the near future energies. This strong bond is going to have a lot of positive change come into it. And there's, again, something here about an equal exchange of energies. I feel like, especially with the boundaries tied up to this, somebody here in this connection was giving too much of themselves and they didn't feel like they were getting in return as much as they were giving. And that's all going to change in the near future. There's going to be an equal exchange of energies, and there's going to be a brand new beginning for this very intense bond, very intense connection. Very beautiful. Let's close off your reading with an oracle card from the universe. This is the Moonology oracle cards. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Brand new moon, brand new beginning for you, Aquarius. This is beautiful. I hope this reading resonated for you, Aquarius. That's what I have for you. If it helped, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure to check out your monthly reading up on the channel now. Thank you again for tuning in, and I will see you here for your reading next week. Bye, Aquarius.